All right. Welcome, folks. Well, that day has come. You have been waiting for the release of International Lonestar Legacy by Mark Brower. And here it is. Now what I'm going to show you, you have found the post, clicked on the link, and you downloaded this stupid looking RAR file that says it's a .rar. What do I do with it? Well, here we go. You need to have WinRAR extractor or 7-zip or whatever you prefer as your unzipping utility. You need to right click it and extract it, and I usually extract it to a folder of the same name so I don't have to hunt my whole hard drive to find it. Once you download that and you unpack it, here's what you'll have. You'll have the decal template, the truck template, and the International Lonestar version 2.82. You'll right click this is an SCS file. If you right click it and go to properties, you'll see that that's a .scs. Now you don't open that, not right now. You just copy it. You go to your Documents, American Truck Simulator, mod folder, if that's where you've got your mods. You might be set up different on your computer, but you should know where your mods are. Paste it in there, then you'll see it come up, International Lonestar version 2.82. Alright, that was easy enough. Now, the truck is in your mod lineup. Anyway, I have gone into mods. Hypothetically, we have found the truck, which is Lonestar Legacy Edition. We right clicked on it, sent it over here to our mods. I knocked it down in and amongst the rest of my trucks, which are down here. I have confirmed the changes. Once I have confirmed the changes, then I hit continue game, and it takes me into the game. Here we go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so here we are in the game. Now, what you're going to want to do, I'm already in the truck. What you're going to want to do, you're going to want to go to truck dealers. And then you're going to want to go to International and either drive there or buy online. And then you simply scroll over until you spot the Legacy Premium Sleeper, and then you're going to customize configuration. Alright, that's all there is to it. Put on whatever accessories you want to put on, and now this truck has a new feature that Mark Brower hasn't had on previous trucks, and that is the decals. And he's done a really great job of doing the decals. I've already messed with mine, so they're different than what yours is going to look like. You got your IFTA sticker, you got your clean idle sticker, and then you got your mud flaps where you can have your custom logo on there. And like I said, I've already messed with mine, so as you can see, they're a little different from what Mark offers. Anyway, one of the things that we're going to get into is once you've installed this truck like this, Then you can go over here to your paint jobs and you can select metallics, that kind of thing, regular paints, and that type of thing. And then you can create your own. I've done that several times, but if you want this skin right here, I'm probably going to be turning loose of it. It's not perfect, but what you're going to do, you'll be able to color change that using your metallics. And so if you want this skin, I'll be making it available. So there we have it. You're going to have your truck now. You can drive it around just like normal. All right, now we're gonna get into the decal aspect. So for now, I'm going to quit the game. When you're working with your decals, it's going to involve working with files a little bit. So you won't want to have American Truck Simulator open. There's that, okay? So here's your decal template. What you're going to want to do here, I right click it and say open with paint.net. Now you can use GIMP or Photoshop or whatever program, graphics program that you're comfortable using. Now the first thing that I do in this template is I come in here with the magic wand and I highlight the white area and I delete the background because I don't want a white background. Okay, so that essentially makes it a transparency. I'm going to add a layer and I'm going to slide it underneath here. This layer is going to be opacity 0. So now I've essentially created my own alpha layer. Now I'm going to create another layer and I'm going to slide it on top of this background here. Now we can look at Mark Brower's right here. You want to go to your SCS file, right click it and say open with WinRAR. That's hard to say. And now what you're going to do is double click or open the Lonestar underscore decal, and then you'll see right here you want to say extract to a specified folder. And what we're going to do is we're just going to put it in that folder that we're messing with right now. And there we go. It has extracted it to right here. So now this is the correct sample, I should say. It's the one that comes factory on the truck. And if you want to do this like Mark has it, this says no step. That's right here, just behind the front fender of the truck. And then these two logos right here are on the right and left side battery box or step or whatever you want to call it underneath the driver's door. Now that's if you're running the I may have to open American Truck Simulator again. If you're running no side skirts, just the chrome steps or whatever, that's what this template, right, this area of this template is for. If you're not running those and you're running full skirts with the visible tanks and that kind of thing, You don't even have to mess with this part of the template if you don't want to. But this is the company, the trucking company goes on there if that's what you want, if you're going to be running a battery box step instead of skirts. Okay, that said, here's the doors over here, and you can see where Mark has the Wyoming Forever West shows up on the door. And then you have these two rectangles right here is where he has the trucking company again as a sample. That is on the back of the headache rack chain tray on the bottom of the headache rack. And then these two, of course, are mud flaps. This area right here, if you can see my mouse waving around, that is the little section of the custom painted back bumper that is between the two extension pieces that have the lights on them. So this is right dead center behind the frame. That is this company logo right here. Here's your IFTA, your certified clean idle, and your electronic driver logs, which go respectively here, here, and here. Now, there is a link, and I'll have to put it in the description. There is a link, and let me pull it up now. There's a resource by, I'll just slide it over onto this monitor, by Ornery in the SCS forums. It's called Skinner's Resources, and I will provide you with that link. And I'll go ahead and grab it now. There is all your IFTA stickers for each state. So if your truck is registered in Texas, you might want to have a Texas IFTA sticker. You might want to put a certified clean idle sticker on there. There's ones for different engines, Cat, Cummins. There's one for Mack. You know, so you can kind of stick it in there custom for your truck. There's the California no idle sticker. I mean, you can, these are versatile stickers here, folks. Decals. You don't have to have it just like Mark done it here. These gray areas right here, you can fill those in with whatever you want. You can put your IFTA sticker here. You can put whatever decal you want to here. You could put a truck stop decal there for the last truck stop you pulled into. You can put your CB radio repair shop over here. You know, whatever. It's wide open for you to put whatever you want in there. So, you know, here's the truck rods decal. There's the hood truck stop CB shop. You know, different metal plates. So there's a lot to there's a lot that you can grab from this, just this one resource, and then you can go hunting other resources online if you want to. I am going to run you through the procedure, and it's real simple. It's not hugely complicated, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend like we're making ourselves a graphic here. So I'm going to open something on my computer. Alright, so here's the ARI Legacy Sleepers. You never know, you might want to have that. I'm going to do the same here. This didn't come with a transparency. And I want my paint color of my truck to show through all these little bits. So I'm not worried about the little, maybe we can do the inside the P there, and R. So what we've got is the ARI Legacy Sleepers logo. We're going to select all, copy, come over here to our template. We've got our new layer right here, which is a graphic layer on top of the template, and we're going to say paste, and then we're going to drag this down here, and let's just stick it right about there on that gray box. Doesn't have to be exactly center, doesn't matter. Now we're going to get ourselves a let's see. Oh, I know. Let's grab our little straight cut. I borrowed this from online. So we're going to select all, copy. This is just to illustrate to you, ladies and gentlemen, how to quickly customize your truck using this totally awesome way of doing it, which is decals. And you'll hear me explain this 1,000 times. This is completely independent of your paint and completely independent of if you just want to use a paint color or a skin. If you're going to be skinning your truck, this is completely independent of it. So you don't have to, to do something 10 times or whatever, just do it once. So we're going to do that, and then just to make this quick, we're going to do another here. I wouldn't actually do this with a truck, but like I said, we're just doing this quickly just to show you in the game how to get this in the game. How do I customize my own mud flaps? Well, here we are working on the mud flaps right now. How do I customize this? Here's how it's done. You want an IFTA sticker. All right, let's go after a IFTA sticker. I think we're looking in the wrong place. We need to be here, because I've got an IFTA right here already for Texas. And that's from that page, by the way. Select all, copy, paste. You can leave it the size it came in if you want to, or you can expand it. It doesn't matter. It's not completely complicated. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to turn off this background, which is the truck bits. I'm going to deselect anything that's selected, and I'm going to take this and I'm going to save it as. First thing I want to do is leave it as a paint.net or whatever program you're using, and you want to call this whatever you want to call it. I'm going to call it Decal 925 because today's 25th of September. Now I can go back in anytime I want and change any of these layers because it saves it with the layers separate. Now I'm going to go in again and I'm going to say save as, but this time I'm going to save it as a DDS. Why do I want to do that? I want the exact same name as the one that Mark already has in the template. Now if you remember, or not in the template, in the truck. Now if you remember, we went into the truck using WinRAR and we grabbed this out of the truck, the SCS file. Now we're going to want to save it, overwrite it, say OK, flatten it, so all of it becomes one layer. We still have an alpha layer in there. Now, after we've done that, yeah, we'll save that. Save that. All right. Now what we want to do is we have the new decal underscore RCK DDS. Now that was stolen out of this, or ripped out of this truck. Now I don't want to mess with this truck because this is my backup, right? I want to go over here to my American Truck Simulator, my mod folder, and I want to go find that truck right there. Right there it is. And I want to say open with WinRAR archiver. Alright. Now what I want to do is open that L-Star decal, find the DDS, and I'm just going to hit the delete button on the keyboard. I say yes. A bunch of other data goes with it or whatever. Don't panic. Alright. Right click there. Now this is why you don't want to have the game open when you're doing this, because you're messing with a file that would potentially be open in the game, and it probably just would tell you you can't do that, but it could screw something up. Now I want to add file to the archive, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go to our drive where we had that that new decal that we just made, which is right here in this folder right here. So it's decal underscore RCK DDS. We say OK. We're going to add that to the archive. Now you'll see it's restored. The TOBJ file matches the same name. It's got to match or it's not going to work. Plain and simple. Close that. Close that. Open your American Truck Simulator. Now let's go see if it worked. I don't know if that truck, I don't think I have any decals active on this truck, but that's okay. We'll go to the truck dealer. We'll go to international, or you can access mod dealer. Either way, I mean, you can get there from here. Find your legacy truck, customize the configuration. We're going to select the door decal, turn it on there. You'll see that's the one I just put on there. Now if you back up a little bit here, you can see those dots for the IFTA, clean idle. I didn't put anything on the electronic logs, but there you can see that ARI Legacy Sleepers logo. Alright, and then we did put some mud flaps on. We're going to go ahead and change the bumper to the painted bumper and let it kill the mud flaps. But then we're going to put the custom logo mud flaps on that go with the painted bumper. So there you go. You can see what I did there. Did I put one on the back bumper? I don't remember. Let's try it. Nope. You see it's blank because I didn't put anything on there. So no problemo. No big deal. If we had a headache rack, you have to add the headache rack, and then this pin shows up for the decal. Did we put one on there? We did. We did one little logo just to test it out. So there you have it, folks. That is how you install the truck and how you do the custom decals. This was just a quick and dirty. I will do an in-depth tutorial on skinning this truck. I will do an a more in-depth video tutorial on how to skin it. You can see here's one of my skins that I put on there for a buddy of mine that's got a blacksmith shop, and I also have some other skins that I've been working on, color changing skins, and I'm probably going to wind up posting those after I get the truck released this evening. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.